Welcome to another episode of Advice That Might Not Ruin Your Life. If you have a question, remember to either post it in the comments, send it to me by email, or make a video response. And for all you pranksters out there sending me emails saying, "Oh, your advice ruined my life, oh my god," just quit it. I know a joke when I hear it. My advice is infallible, let's face it. So enjoy the show, guys, and quit messing with me, crazy nuts. Bond51 asked, when are you going to do another episode of your advice show? Well, Bond51, I'm doing an episode of my advice show right now, so I guess the answer is now. But I suppose you asked the question because it's been a little while since I posted a new episode. Well, there's a good reason for that. I've been very busy lately. One of the things I've been busy with is my new segment on YourTubeNEWS called YourTubeNEWS Offline. Here, take a look at some of the stuff I've been working on for this segment. Pardon me, sir? Come on, sir. Just speak with me one moment, please. Sir, what are you hiding? You know what I mean? I gotta keep my pimp hand strong. Am I right about that, or what? Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you a few questions? Sir, can I ask you a few questions? No. 2 bags of oats have disappeared. Can you tell me anything about it? He's not talking. What happened to the bag of carrots, sir?
You're annoying. Leave me alone. I don't like you. Just get out of my life. Please. I don't like you.
Well,
leave. Yeah, pretty much.
Well said. Okay, I'll go then. So, yeah, there you go. It's funny, when you watch the footage back, it's kind of not the same thing as when you're there. Gives you a different perspective on the whole thing. But I think it's going to turn out, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Just a little more editing, refining the footage that I got. But I think it's going to be okay. Yeah, hi, Damien. Yeah, big problems with the new segment. No, it turns out I'm an idiot. Yeah. No, I didn't know that either. Is that going to be a problem? Tara Rain asked, my husband folds origami and leaves it all over the house. Any suggestions for other hobbies he could take up that wouldn't leave so much clutter? Well, Tara Rain, the reality is that origami is just a metaphor for marital conflict. I have a few suggestions for how you should deal with that. What you have to do is establish alpha dominance in the house. Here's a few quick tips. Alright, now Tara Rain, my first tip is going to be, you have to take Tara Rain and turn her into Reign of Terror. Huh? Yes, exactly. Your husband should never know what to expect. You have to catch him off guard. And watch this.
Hey Mark, what's up?
Being a good communicator is a cornerstone of any great marriage. Not true. Never, and I mean never, listen to his point of view. It's just a waste of time. Here, I'll show you.
I don't agree with what you're saying.
Experts will also tell you that positive reinforcement is very important in a relationship. That's also not true. Here, take a look.
Here's a picture I drew for you.
Wow, you drew that yourself? Perfect. You suck at life. Stop trying. So there you have it, Tara Rain. The 3 steps to a perfect relationship. Unless you have like kids or something. But It's ridiculous. Skip it. Skip the kids. But if you do have kids, make sure you break their spirit. I would say even before they're born, if possible. Scream at your stomach all the time. Let them know. Let them know that when they come out, they're going to be facing hell's fury. But that's how I was raised. And look how I turned out. Perfection. So, if you take those steps, Tara Rain, I'm positive that you'll be able to save your marriage from the ravages of origami. Thanks for the question. Minnie Tetko asked, "There's a security guard at the mall who always screams, 'Get the hell out of here, you punk-ass skater kid!' and kicks me out of the mall. Even if I haven't done anything, I'm just standing around minding my own business." Well, Minnie Tetko, I too was once a little skater punk, and I understand exactly what you're dealing with. Minnie Tetko wants to know how to get rid of this security guard. And I'm going to tell you, I have a pretty good suggestion of how you might do that. I think the best way of dealing with this security guard is to frame him. What you should do is, one day when you're in the mall shopping, make sure he's watching you, but don't let him notice that you see him watching you. Then, when he follows you into a store, pretend to shoplift by grabbing an item from a store quickly and then pretending to stuff it down into the crotch of your pants. Now remember, don't really steal the item. Just pretend to stuff it down in your pants. Then, when he calls out, "Hey, punk-ass skater kid!" you make a run for the nearest men's washroom, where he'll be sure to follow. I suggest leaning back over the toilet, suggestively, and finding a happy place inside your mind, like maybe a farmer's market where blueberry pies are 2 for $1. Or pretty much anything that just doesn't resemble a director's cut of an episode of Oz. And as he's groping your junk with his coarse fingers, your friend will be waiting in the shadows with a camera. From there, the advice writes itself. You just mail the pictures to his wife, and it's bound to trigger a divorce, or at least a trial separation of some kind, at which time he'll pick up another hobby in his life instead of chasing you around. By which, of course, I mean, a drinking problem. His ensuing alcoholism should take care of the rest, buddy, and the mall should be all yours. Thanks for the question. Good luck with that. Thanks for watching another episode of Advice That Might Not Ruin Your Life. I hope you enjoyed it. And you guys really have to stop sending me all these joke letters. Let's see here. Dear Visible Mode, after taking your advice, my wife left me, and my kids have lost all respect for me. I'm at the end of my rope.
Better be happy when